Hey guys, welcome to Artemis. So this is the second Artemis tournament and we are about to get started. I am Lindsay McCatherine, a black belt from 10th Planet Decatur. I've had my black belt for about a year and a half, and with me is Amy.
Hi, I'm Amy Coleman, and I am a local here in Knoxville, Tennessee. I'm a black belt and pro MMA fighter out of Shield Systems. I got my black belt about a year ago.
All right, awesome. Well, we're going to be doing commentary for you guys, and so our first match is going to be Kayla Brown out of Gustavo Machado, BJJ, and she is a blue belt, and she's going to be fighting Caroline Cordova, and she's out of 10th Planet El Paso, and she is also a blue belt. So we are very excited, and it's about to start. Nice, we're on time. Reffing will be Quentin Rosenzweig. All right, Caroline is with the purple hair. Kayla is the brunette. All right, Kayla jump guard.
Now, she says her style is technical and tight, which we can see from her guard, and she loves the arm lock, which it looks like she's trying to set up now.
Make space with your elbow. Jam it in. Don't get too forward heavy.
Kayla's favorite moment was pretty interesting. It was beating up a male one weight class up from her in a tournament one time.
That's always fun.
Yeah.
All right, so Caroline's trying to get that driving pressure forward.
All right, try to straighten out. Sit on your butt.
So Kayla trying to work herself out to the hip, so she's not flat on her back. Working that head out. Kayla's working on Caroline's right arm here.
Keep your butt down until you can get that arm back.
Kayla, nice tight guard from the bottom.
She's got great posture control here.
Caroline has her left arm on the mat. Well, she just moved it up to the hip to try to posture a little bit. I can't really tell what's going on that right hand side.
Don't get too top heavy. Stay parallel to her. Stay parallel to her.
Caroline describes her jiu-jitsu as opportunist, so she likes to kind of go with the flow, so we'll see what she can make of this. I'd like to see her get the hands off the head.
All right, so I see that Caroline's right arm is framing against Kayla's hips there. She's got to be really careful and make sure that her elbow doesn't get too far across, which it looks like Kayla's doing a good job of trying to make that elbow go across the center line.
There you go. Get up on one. Get up. Right there, make some space. Get a knee in. Come up and get a knee in. Come on, same pass we're working on.
Back into the closed guard.
Start wedging that knee in. Wait till you get your arms back. Get both arms under the ribs.
Okay, Caroline's arm is all the way across Kayla's body. So Kayla's working on trying to get to the back. Caroline's posturing up a little bit.
Oh, she's going for a leg attack.
Straighten out. You still got it. Straighten out. There it is. Knee bar. Good. All right, come back up with control.
All right, so Caroline transitioned into a leg lock, but the Kayla's knee line is out, and she's not in any danger right here. But Caroline's still
hanging on to it.
Yeah.
That foot and come back up. Bail on it and come back up, but don't let her get control. Hold on to that.
Caroline's coming back in with the inside space.
Stay there.
She's going in for another leg attack. Oh, no, she's not. She's going in for a triangle, I think.
There we go.
Kayla's getting both hands back inside.
She gets that triangle locked up. Oh,
ooh,
yeah.
Triangle armbar there.
Caroline.
All right, so Caroline, winner by armbar. Caroline's going to advance to the next round.
Next match is Samantha and Kelsey.
All right, next match is going to be Kelsey versus Samantha.
And Samantha was the winner back in August.
Yeah.
And Kelsey was a last-minute add-on. So we've got Samantha in the shorts.
Yeah. Kelsey in the long tights.
Both ladies are purple belts.
I was talking to Samantha before the match, and I said, I noticed that you always have a smile on your face. She's like, oh, no, that's just an automatic response. She's like, but I am having fun. So Samantha pulls guard, and she is trying to work something from the bottom. Kelsey, nice movement getting out. Nice. Back on her feet. Kelsey's back on her feet. Samantha with that smile. She's having a great time. Yeah, controlling that inside space. Nice. Sam is... Okay, back. Sam's throwing a Z guard.
Both of these ladies happy with movement.
Mm-hmm. Well, that was one thing that Sam said. She does not like to be boring, and that I haven't seen. I've watched a few of her matches, and she is definitely not boring. She's moving the entire time. All right, she's in on a leg entanglement here. Is she going for a straight ankle?
Straight ankle lock, I think.
Okay. I think that heel's slipping inside. Okay. She's going for inside heel hook. And Kelsey's knee is inside.
She looks like she's about to tap. She's pulling on those knees, trying to get the pressure off.
Sam really needs to get the rotation.
No, she lost her grip.
All right,
No,
Kelsey
she's
gets her
out.
knee free, yes. Kelsey's back on top. Sam looks very comfortable trying to work off her back, trying to get the inside space. But now she's got a closed guard, and she's trying to work Kelsey's arm across. Oh, she's got head control.
She said her favorite submissions are triangles, so we might get to see one of those.
All right. Looks like Sam's trying to work for a triangle, yeah.
Hook your left leg, Sam. Hook your left leg. With your arm. Get your left ear to her right knee.
Okay, both arms are inside right now. Looks like one arm and a hand is still inside. Okay, now she's got only one arm inside the lock.
Right now, hook your leg, Sam.
Pull down on the head. Okay, she's having trouble getting the leverage for the arm bar there.
Yeah, it looks like her elbow's just teetering on being in or out.
I would like to see Sam create a better angle right here a little bit. She's a little bit too square.
Oh, she got the top.
Nice. All right, so that's Samantha by triangle. Nice. Good job, ladies. That was definitely exciting. I wasn't bored. All right, our next match is going to be Paige, Farley, and Nikaya Jackson.
And Nikaya was our other winner back in August in the first Artemis Invitational.
Yeah, she was in the 121 and under, and Samantha was in the higher weight class, but I can't remember what weight class
It was 121 to 145.
Oh, okay, good.
So Nikaya, too, she's only a blue belt and has only been training about 3 years to win that division.
Yeah, well, she actually got her purple belt this past weekend. Yeah, so she
nice.
leveled up. Yeah, nice. All right, Paige jumps guard. And she's got an overhook.
Paige said she just really prefers no-gi jiu-jitsu, and she started in MMA, so that might be where that style preference comes from.
Nikaya up on her feet, trying to get that forward pressure into the closed guard.
Both ladies look so composed.
Oh, yeah. They've definitely had a lot of experience here. And Paige has MMA experience here. She used to be out of Spartan Fitness in Birmingham, where several UFC fighters fight out of, Eric Anders and Walt Harris. And she's had to move down to Mobile for schooling. She's in the medical profession. She's looking to get her medical doctor degree.
I love that she said her favorite moments were all of them.
Right. She's like, anytime I can train is my favorite
that's
moment.
Great.
Right.
She's working pretty steady guard attacks. We saw a Kimura attempt.
Yeah. So Nikaya's working on opening the guard. She's going to be careful. Paige has a nice grip on her left arm. And framing her away with that other elbow, yeah, that's... All right, and we reset here. Nikaya on her feet, Paige on her feet. All right, so going back to the hand fight.
I see some head fighting in there. And
Paige
another guard
jumps
pull.
Guard, yeah. So we're working on ADCC rules, a little modified here. We're going to have 8-minute rounds. First 4 minutes, no points. The points will start at the, 4:01. All submissions are legal except for twisters, no spinal locks. Okay, Paige showing some really good guard game here.
Yeah, she's doing a great job of recomposing guard immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Making it hard for Nikaya to get the pass.
All right, so you hear Nikaya's coach in the corner said 1 minute to points. So we're still working with no points. Subs are an option at this point, but we're not getting any points yet.
Yeah, last time they really played the points game well, transitioning, making sure they waited to get their points before moving on.
You want to be in a position as soon as those points start that you are taking the back or you're going into mount, you're getting those points, right? You need to use these first 4 minutes to position yourself to get points right when points start.
Looks like she's working a head and arm choke. Paige is able to roll out.
All right, Paige is, okay. Nikaya recovered an underhook. Okay, and the takedown from Nikaya.
She gets mount right at the time points are starting. So it's the 4 minute mark. Now we're to points.
All right, so Nikaya's trying to work her way through the guard with the knee cut, but Paige recovers half guard. Nikaya on top with the shoulder crossface there. All right, and Nikaya has an underhook under the elbow, under Paige's elbow. Nice heavy pressure by Nikaya. Paige is trying to hold on to that half guard.
Nikaya describes her style as heavy and methodical, so you can definitely see that here. Working to keep her pressure heavy, but trying to get her knee free so that maybe she can get to mount and get her points.
All right, Nikaya's inching her knee out of that half guard. All right. Tries to go to mount, but Paige did a good job getting her knee back inside. Nikaya working on an ankle lock here.
Paige through that
Paige
triangle.
has a head and an arm inside. Looks like she's working her other hand inside the lock. Nikaya really needs to put pressure forward and stack Paige up on her shoulders. Paige is doing a good job of extending her hips and keeping Nikaya away from her.
Yeah, it's very hard to get out of the triangle without your base, so. Oh, she flips it over.
Got a little caught up in the wires here. All right, back to feet. Minute 25 left on the clock. No points. Okay, takedown attempt by Nikaya. She's got a leg and takedown.
And she will get 2
She's
points
got
for the
points.
takedown.
Nice. Okay, so will Nikaya be content with those 2 points, or is she going to keep going? I think she's going to keep going. Nice. I really like it when people keep the action going and they're not satisfied with those points and just run.
Yeah, definitely. Keep working and progressing instead of just holding or trying to stall.
Nice.
Nice with another
Another
takedown.
takedown by Nikaya. Okay. 30 seconds. Okay. Good control by Nikaya. Maintaining the top position.
You're going to look for, yeah, she's looking for the back
She's
take.
going to take, yeah. She has, I don't know, is it considered a hook if you've got it all the way across both hips?
I don't think so.
you have to have it inside the leg. All right.
It's
and
time.
so
It's on
Nikaya by points. Nice job, ladies. That was a really good match. Okay, up next we've got Gina and Sophia. All right, so Gina is a blue belt, and I believe she's a local, right? She's
Yeah,
from
she
your guys'
joined-
gyms, right?
She joined our gym about 6 months ago.
Okay, and I think she said she's got like 2 years of experience. Is
Yeah,
that right?
uh-huh.
Blue belt.
She moved here to start law school.
That's awesome. And Sophia is out of Henzo Gracie's Academy in New York. And she is a purple belt. Yes, purple belt.
Gina has a great attitude in the gym. She loves, like, her favorite moments are just meeting people.
Yeah. I think she used to be a strength coach, right?
Yeah. And her boyfriend train. They're some of the most positive people
That's
I've ever been
awesome.
around.
All right, so Gina goes in aggressive, gets a collar tie. Sophia is content to sit down and try to get the inside space. All right. Yeah. Gina's not waiting on action to happen. She's trying to take it to Sophia. That's awesome.
That's something we've been trying to get her to work on, actually. She was like, I don't know why I wait around.
All right. So Sophia in closed guard. Nice hip movement from the bottom, trying to get a high guard. All right, Sophia getting an underhook under the leg. Okay. Nice guard from Sophia. Good. Gina's making her shoulders go back inside. That little shoulder shimmy.
Yeah.
Is that armbar?
That's a nice armbar, yeah.
Yeah. Armbar from the bottom from Sophia. Nice. Good job, ladies. And that's the end of the first round.
So I believe we're going to take an intermission? Or
I think the
going right
intermission
into it?
is right before
Okay.
the finals on each one. So I think that's just, it's going to be Caroline and Samantha up next. They might take a little break. But looks like Quentin's up there. They're ready to go. I like how Quentin's wearing a shirt that says, "Don't be a lady, be a legend."
That's right. So I'll remind you guys that Samantha won her first round by triangle and Caroline by armbar.
Like we're just moving this along. This is
Yeah.
awesome. All right, Samantha crouched,
That
ready.
smile on her face.
Those little twinkle fingers, like, come on, I'm ready. Caroline, nice and composed.
I love the camaraderie between the ladies here. It's
Yeah, I know.
awesome to see.
And Samantha pulls guard
Immediately on the
into
attack.
a triangle. Ooh, and it's really tight.
Yeah.
Again, I would like to see. Oh, she's making an angle now. Yeah, oh, that's good. Oh,
Nice.
and
I guess she tapped for the
Samantha got a
armbar.
triangle armbar, right? And I think Samantha likes to compete a lot. I was actually trying to look at some video of her, and there were several matches. You know, of course, nothing here. I mean, well, not a whole lot recently because of the pandemic and everything, but she's definitely got the competition experience. Scott. I think we're about to go to commercial, guys.
Yeah, I think we're going to give Nikaya a little bit longer break.
So we are back, and the next match is going to be Nikaya and Sophia. So we were giving Nikaya a few minutes to catch a breather.
She won her first match on points, and we have Sophia by armbar.
Okay. This should be an interesting match. All right. So Sophia in the long tights and Nikaya in the white rash guard. Sophia sits, looking to get that inside space.
You can see her going right towards the legs on her sit. She said her favorite submission is an inside heel hook, so we'll see if she tries to set that up. Playing that shin guard.
Nikaya's got to be very careful about her inside space. You're right. And when I say inside space, like, do you see that Sophia's trying to get both of her feet on the inside of Nikaya's legs? Nikaya has head and, no, I was going to say she had head and arm control, but I think she just got around the head. Okay, Sophia's working on that heel hook, and it's Nikaya taps. That was outside the heel hook, right?
Yeah.
Great job, ladies. Okay, so this will be the final will be Samantha and Sophia. And what Amy and I were just talking about is we had a full pro bracket, but then 2 ladies backed out. So now we have 6 in the pro bracket. And so what Danny was going to do is treat this final match with Samantha and Sophia as the first round of the
pro
bracket. Right. So those 2 ladies will have the opportunity to win. What is it?
$1,000.
$1,000.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
And I
like,
think if one of them does, I think they get $1,500. So
okay,
yeah,
yeah, because they would win, right?
Right.
They would win the
Yeah.
blue purple belt and then win the pro. Okay, that's pretty awesome. I really think that it's awesome though, because thinking about probably when you and I first started, there were no money prizes
No.
for jiu-jitsu, you know.
Intermission.
And so, yeah. Oh, okay. right, guys, we are back from our little intermission. And up next is going to be Samantha versus Sophia.
So this is the finals of the blue and purple belt bracket, but also the first match of the pro bracket. Samantha won her first round or her last match by an armbar from the triangle, and Sophia won with the outside heel hook.
All right, so Samantha's crouching low, trying to say, no, I don't want you to get that inside space. Let's just keep backing up.
Oh, she tries a flying guard pass.
Yeah, Samantha says she likes to fly.
Keep split in the middle, yep. Keep that right foot stable.
Nice, so Sophia keeps one leg inside. Okay, both back to standing. Samantha with a smile and Sophia serious.
That's the signature smile.
Mm-hmm. And a flying closed guard pull from Samantha. Okay, Samantha trying to pull the posture down. Sophia's kind of already like given her posture. Sophia's left hand on the mat.
Yeah, both hands on the mat.
Mm.
She should know by now that Samantha likes the triangle.
The triangle, yeah. Nice control by Samantha. I like the head pulling down. Nice control of the head. Sophia back on her feet. Still inside closed guard. Sam trying to get that elbow across the center line, and she did.
Yep.
Can she keep it? Sophia still on her feet, pressuring forward. That arm is still across, though. Samantha's doing a good job of controlling that arm. Climbing her closed guard higher and higher on Sophia. But Sophia's doing a good job of, like, taking away that angle.
Got a minute and a half to points.
All right, so Samantha almost. She doesn't want to go to the top. She doesn't want to go to mount. Sophia trying to get back to her knees inside the closed guard.
Looks like she got her elbow back, so it's squared up. Oh, and then she's right back across.
Samantha's taking away that space. That's nice. Nice control. Nice technique. Looks like she's trying to inch. See, I would go to the back from there.
Exactly,
I will want to go to the back,
1
but
minute of points.
I think she wants to. She wants that triangle. I really, really like how Samantha's keeping that space closed. But Sophia sits back onto a heel.
Good. Nice boot.
She's-
Good.
All right.
Elbow your feet on the inside, Sam.
That was a
Sophia.
nice little scramble.
30
Yeah,
seconds points.
Sophia's up looking to pass, but
Now she's in the
Samantha.
armbar.
Samantha's. All
Oh,
right, the hitchhiker
wow.
escape.
That's a great
All
little
right.
flurry of attacks.
Yes, so Sophia's got her elbow out. Her elbow line is clear. Okay,
Clear that leg.
Sophia in the north-south control here. Samantha's trying to work her knee back inside to get her guard, to recover her guard.
And we're now to points.
You're in points now.
Samantha framing at the hip. She's got her knee back inside. And I like that control on that arm. She wants that triangle.
Good. Yeah, keep
Nice
controlling your leg.
control on the back of the head.
Sophia's trying to make sure she doesn't get that bottom leg out.
Yeah. Sophia needs Samantha's right foot to stay inside, so she can't lock up that triangle. Sophia sits back to try to free her arm. Sophia back on top, looking to pass.
Good, come up on top.
Nice. Samantha gives a little push and goes back to her feet. Both girls back on their feet.
You're gonna have negatives.
3 minutes left. Again, Samantha in the blue and purple rash guard, and Sophia in the black rash guard with the red and blue sleeves. Samantha flying in for the feet. Sophia ends up sprawling on top.
She's working her front headlock game. Working for back mount.
Okay, Samantha catches the arm. She had a 2-on-1 grip.
Good, keep that off you. Watch your neck.
All right, Sophia's going in for the back.
Get your head below hers.
Also working the neck.
Can't tell if the lock is under the chin. Okay, so it looks like hooks, right?
Believe so.
Both hooks in. So you got to keep the. Okay, so Sophia decides to go to the body triangle.
And there's
2 points. For
three,
Soph-
it's 3
it's
points.
3 points for
3 points.
Sophia. Okay, for the back.
Yep.
All right, Sam, get your head down on the mat. Humble it below hers. There you go.
Okay,
Good, keep
a
turning.
2-on-1 on Sophia's arm.
About 90 seconds left.
Humble it to the mat, Sam.
Tight body triangle.
Sophia's working her arm around the neck. But Samantha's doing a good job of hand fighting.
And if you've ever been stuck in a body triangle, you know that it limits the movement on the inside, but it also limits the movement of the person that's in the body triangle. All right.
Sophia is our winner.
All right. So Sophia Casella is the winner for our blue-purple ladies bracket. And she's the winner of, you said $500?
I believe so.
Okay.
And so she is now advancing into the pro bracket.
For a chance to win another $1,000. Yeah, that's awesome. All right, so we're going straight in.
So this is the first match of our pro bracket. Technically the second, but we have Marissa Pender. She's a brown belt from Cincinnati, and we have Gina Gooden, who's a purple belt out of my home gym in Knoxville, Tennessee. Marissa is in the capris. Gina's in the full tights.
So Gina fights for Invicta, right?
Yeah, she does. She's 2-0 as a pro.
That's awesome. And Marissa's had some MMA fights as well. She's just now focusing on her jiu-jitsu specifically. She says she describes her style as mommy style jiu-jitsu. Like she will break your stuff, but she will do it with love.
Yeah, I was telling Gina, she said that was her style, was old mommy, and she said, well, then I'm young mommy. So Gina has 3 kids.
Oh, wow. All right, we are still on the feet, hand fighting.
Gina pulls guard. Gets her to the top.
Gina's giving some shoulder pressure over there on the far side with that crossface. All right, and Marissa in almost closed guard. It looks like she's got her right foot stuck inside for a butterfly hook.
Marissa's got tight head control. She had a chin strap for a while as well.
I think I prefer the butterfly hook inside rather than closed guard. I feel like I have more control over my top opponent. You can sweep.
Yeah,
I
well,
feel like with a closed
some more
guard,
options.
you're limited. Mm-hmm.
Get the ankle close to me, walk close to me, circle to your left side. Don't let her get out from underneath you.
All right, so Marissa has a high knee over here on her left side. I'm wondering if she knows any rubber guard. Okay, Marissa on bottom and Gina on top.
I'm interested to see what Marissa's trying to do when she wraps the head and grabs that chin. Haven't really seen her use it other than to control.
She's trying to get that. Yeah, she got her butterfly hook free, I think. Oh, no, she put it back in. I think Gina got it back inside.
You can keep your elbows
Okay.
back to the inside, do that.
Still just working on passing the guard. Okay, so Marissa is now in full closed guard. We got 20 seconds till points.
Keep your hands on the inside. Don't let her control your head and shoulder like that.
All right, we are now at points.
Don't let her walk her legs up like that. Shrug your shoulder back and stuff. There you go.
So sometimes I think the first 4 minutes is just trying to get yourself into a good position.
Yeah.
So once points start, then you're in the position to get points. Let's see where these girls are going. Okay, Marissa opts for a body triangle from the bottom. But like I said before, when you lock up a body triangle, that really limits your hip mobility. So it's keeping Gina in place, but it's also keeping Marissa in place. So if she wants to move and change, if Marissa wants to change to a different position, she's going to have to open the guard.
I'd like to see Gina posture up a little bit more when, there we go, when she gets that hand off the head, instead of just getting sucked right back down to it.
So what would you say, Amy, are like the huge differences between regular jiu-jitsu and jiu-jitsu for MMA? And slams are legal here, guys.
So I think for MMA, you know, positionally, with Marissa one by armbar. I think you just have to be more positionally aware in MMA. You know, like we want to be in a position where we can do devastating strikes and not have someone strike us back. So
Right.
playing more conservative positionally, I would say, is definitely probably the biggest part.
So who's up next?
We have Alex Enriquez and Fabiana George.
All right. So Fabiana is out of Denver, Colorado, and Alex is out of Atlanta, Georgia.
These girls have a ton of experience. It should be a really exciting match.
Yeah, Fabiana has competed in EBI. She's also competed with the 10th Planet Female Quintet team in Japan. Alex has all kinds of experience, MMA experience, wrestling experience, gi, no gi.
I think she just won Pans.
Okay.
Alex said her favorite submission is a Darce. We might
I get to see that.
get to see that.
So Alex on top and Fabiana on bottom. Alex working, looks like a Kimura grip on top.
This is one of my favorite positions in all of jiu-jitsu.
Let's see Alex using her left knee right there to pin Fabiana's arm so that she can work that Kimura grip. And Fabiana trying to get her hands together.
I hope if Alex needs to stop her from turning towards her if she wants that Kimura to work. Fabiana's back to guard.
Yeah. All right, Alex is up on her feet. Fabi playing the bottom. Trying to pull Alex into her guard. Alex, top pressure, up on her feet, pressure through the shoulder. She's keeping Fabiana flat on her back. That pressure on Fabiana's left shoulder is keeping her flat to the mat. She's able to shrimp her hips out a little bit. All right, and Alex has a chin strap from the top. Fabiana has her in half guard.
Alex's coach is asking her to try to free her right leg.
Okay. And 5:30 on the clock. Alex again going for she's got an arm in. She's going to try to go for it.
Maybe for a guillotine if she can get out of...
Maybe arm in.
Arm in guillotine if she can get out of half guard. Yeah, Fabiana's doing a great job with that lockdown control, making it hard for Alex to free her leg.
You really have to be careful with the lockdown. You have to treat it very seriously. I've seen several ACLs injured, in need of surgery after like a lockdown extension really hard. And if you continue your forward pressure, that really it separates the ACL. So you have to really pay attention to that and not drive your body forward while that lockdown's in place. You really need to go backwards, actually, towards the hips to escape the lockdown.
Yeah.
So her coach, Fabiana's coach, is actually telling her, you've got 18 seconds to sweep. So we're waiting till the points start. You can see different strategies with different rule sets. I really think that it's cool that you practice and you prepare for different rule sets in different ways.
And now we're to points.
Still with the lockdown. Fabi's on the bottom of half. Alex on top. Still nice and strong pressure from the top. But you see how Fabi can rock that lockdown and change Alex's top position.
Yeah, Alex needs to, like you said, backtrack towards the hips so she has a better chance of getting free of it.
She's got that head control, though, and she doesn't want to give that up, you know.
Yeah, that shoulder pressure and the chin makes it a lot harder for her to use the lockdown for the sweeps.
So you can see Fabi will whip that lockdown from side to side. Her coach is telling her to get her underhooks back, but Alex doing a great job at the top, staying on top. All right, no
She's
more
out.
lockdown, right?
Yeah, and she's hiding that foot now.
That's good.
Body lock, body lock, body lock, body lock. Put her down on the shoulder.
Alex's coach is calling for a body lock. So you lock the hips down, it's easier to pass than pummel the legs.
If you can, try to make her right foot inside, like as a hook. Keep the body lock.
2 minutes and 20 seconds left on the clock. No points.
You cannot put up your sprawl first, then you bring her knee back. Now. Knee out. Yes.
Okay, you see that Alex she tried to get up onto her toes to free that knee line. Tiptoe closer to Fabi's hips, and that knee pops out of the lock. And then you can cut side to side. Fabi doing a good job of recovering that knee again. Oh, good. Fabi's up. Oh.
Knee down, heavy the knee.
So Fabi almost got into the dogfight position. Alex, super strong, staying on top, not content with going to the bottom.
Back step leg whip.
Yeah, Alex described her style as wrestler style with a lot of top pressure, so we can definitely, we've seen that so far. And then Fabiana says she likes heavy top pressure and half guard, so we've kind of seen both of their,
Yeah, we've definitely seen a half guard from Fabi.
yeah, both their skill sets.
Perfect shoulder pad. 57 seconds, Bobby. Don't give up the top position.
53 seconds. All right, so Alex is passed.
And now she's going to get 3 points.
So Alex has 3. Fabi 0 with 40 seconds.
Keep the knee on belly. No need to close the leg. Keep the side
So Alex's coach calling for knee on belly.
Keep on top. Just 20 seconds. 20 seconds. Just pull now and then
All right, yeah, Fabi needs a takedown.
just maintain your head position.
But that's an attempt.
Yeah, it was a good attempt.
All right, Alex, it looks like head and arm control. Like she might be going for that Darce we were talking about.
Yeah, she's working for it.
Got 2, 1, and time. All right, so Alex wins on points. Nice. That was a really good technical match.
that was
I
a
know
great match.
a lot of times when you don't train jiu-jitsu and you watch jiu-jitsu and you don't necessarily really understand what's going on, like you might be somebody's aunt or cousin or something, it doesn't look like there was a whole lot going on, but there really was. There
definitely.
was.
Yeah, that's a fun match to watch as a jiu-jitsu fan.
Yeah. Okay, so this is Samantha and Trinity, right?
Yes.
And Trinity is out of Henzo Gracie's academy as well.
Trinity's on bottom in the blue and white. And Samantha's on top.
In all black.
Samantha describes her style as scrappy and aggressive, which we definitely saw from just her
Yeah,
slapping her.
for sure. Trinity is only 15 years old. And she won submissions on the shore, and she was fighting against brown and black belts in that as well.
Yeah, and she was only 14 when she won that.
Right at that time. She's got a lot of competition experience. She's fought Grace Gundrum, which is one of our 10th Planet black belts now. I think she was probably just a brown belt at the time. But Trinity working on passing the guard here, pummeling her feet inside. Samantha has a hold of Trinity's leg. She's trying to free the leg and work herself into leg lock position here.
Yeah, Samantha said she really loves the
Oh, okay. So working
heel
on
hook,
that
so
inside heel hook right here. Okay, looks like Samantha is not going to let that. Or she working on a straight ankle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, Samantha trying to do a little leg lock herself.
Now we're back to more neutral position.
Trinity she's trying to pass now from the top. She's got a arm wrapped around the head. Looks like maybe going for, maybe thinking Dars. Okay, Samantha got it. Knee shield back inside on Trinity.
Yeah. It's interesting that her knee shield it's very low. So it looks like she's applying like pinching pressure to Trinity's leg so that she can't pass. Maybe. Oh, she's got her feet crossed in the back. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Trinity's falling back on a straight ankle. Samantha does not look very worried.
I'm not one of the super flexible girls, so that definitely worried me.
Yes.
I'm like, I have the flexibility of a dude, so.
Yeah, so, yeah, if anybody knows what they're doing and they grab my feet, I'm like, okay, you're the queen.
Yeah.
Trinity's still working on that straight ankle. Both feet on Samantha's hips, and she's extending her back. That's the problem with me with straight ankles, is it's like a pain thing. Like, so people can work their way out of it. Oh, it just hurts. But when you go in, okay, so Trinity's on. She have an arm inside the triangle?
No, I don't think so. I think it's a no arm
Okay,
triangle.
so I actually saw this same thing in her Grace Gundrum match. So it's a no arm triangle.
Yeah.
And I used to think, oh, well, that's just crazy. Like, she should just let that go and transition into something else. But I actually saw in a tournament here recently, Keith Krikorian finished a no arm triangle. He just stuck his fist in there. And this is the other side, right?
10 seconds to point, Sam. 10 seconds.
So both fighters back on their feet.
You might see a takedown attempt right here now that the points are coming.
All right. Trinity looks very composed. Samantha rocking side to side. She keeping up her cardio there. Trinity looks very composed. A little
Samantha
slap
with the
fight.
slap. She does have an MMA background too, so.
Yeah, somebody said save that for the pancreas fight. All right, Trinity shoots in for the, was it a double leg?
Yeah,
Nice.
double leg.
That was pretty. Ends up on top, but inside closed guard.
She'll get 2 points for that.
3 minutes left. Trinity pressuring forward. She's tripoded up. Nope, back to her knees. Samantha working on getting that guard high. Trinity still has her elbows to the outside of the hips.
Samantha said that along with heel hooks, she really loves the triangle too, so we may see a triangle attempt here.
Samantha digging underneath that elbow, but Trinity's circling it back out. Circle that elbow back inside. Samantha's coach says, I want to see that triangle. But Trinity's doing a good job of keeping her elbows flared, but just enough. Pressure forward from Trinity. Up on her toes, driving. Both of them back to their feet. Trinity's out of the closed guard. Is she going to hit another takedown? Oh, Samantha goes in for her takedown on a single leg. All right, and almost a reversal from Trinity. Samantha stays on top.
Samantha will get 2 points.
Tied up now. A minute 30 left.
Slamming's legal. Slamming's legal. Remember, slam all day. Watch your arms. Slamming's a guard pass.
So Trinity has a body triangle. Slamming is legal to get out of a submission, or well, it's legal. So Trinity's trying to get. Oh. You just hear their breath.
Get your knee in. There you go. All right. Control.
All right, Samantha's out of closed guard. Trinity puts in the Z.
Knee line. You got to drop your knee line. Have you press your knee line.
I like her knee shield there. It's across the body, not low across the hips. She's going to the opposite shoulder. Samantha's working on a toe hold, but Trinity pummels out.
You got to just take her down.
About 45 seconds. So potentially the winner could be the one that gives the next takedown.
Nice. These girls are not taking a break. Good. Oh, Samantha's in on a takedown, and she's got Trinity's foot. Oh, you have to hold position. So it looks like Trinity's trying to go in for the legs.
You got to get out of this. You got your points. You got your points. 10 seconds. 10 seconds.
Gave the points to Samantha.
So Samantha got 2 for the takedown. So it's 4-2. All right, so Samantha wins 4-2. 2 takedowns. All right, so looks like the next match is going to be Sophia versus Marissa.
And Sophia was the winner of our blue to purple belt bracket. She won her finals match by rear naked choke. And Marissa won her first match by armbar.
Okay. Okay, we were trying to decide whether it was going to be an intermission or not, but there was a little discussion. I think we're going to go. All right. It's Marissa and Sophia. Our ref is Josh LeDuc. He was going to have a pancrase match, but I believe that his opponent ended up breaking his finger. So that is not going to happen. We do have Quentin will be fighting later on, though,
Right.
to defend his belt. All right. So Sophia in the black rash guard with the blue and red sleeves. Marissa in the black long sleeve rash guard. Oh, Sophia in on the head. Looks like she's already got underneath the chin.
Just trying to free her leg.
Oh, she can get.
It's tight.
She's gonna do a naked guillotine here. Oh, it does look tight. She just needs to extend her hips out.
Oh,
She's underneath the chin.
we
Marissa
can
does
see
have.
Marissa breathing now with that hand fight.
Yeah, Marissa does have her hand inside on the choking arm, and she's pulling
Giving us a
away.
smile.
That's good. Yeah. Sophia now in for that Kimura grip. And I believe that both of Sophia's, both of her feet were trapped inside. She's trying to work her leg free so that she can take the back. Sophia is trying to kick the knee of Marissa. Let go of that. Now she worked her way to the back.
Right over to the back. That was smooth.
That was beautiful. Still has that Kimura grip. Super powerful. Oh, she's working her way into her left arm. It's now become the choking arm. She's trying to use her right arm to push Marissa's hand away from defending the choke. I don't think she's under the chin, but she definitely can have a face crank here.
Sometimes that doesn't matter.
Nope.
We've all been there.
Yeah, she's covering her arms covering the mouth, so she's not under the chin. But again, like I said, that neck crank is no joke. Okay, so we are just under 6 minutes. So we are not to points yet. Nice. Sophia adjusted, but Marissa took advantage of that adjustment and spun inside. So now Marissa is on top, but she's now inside of a triangle. That looks tight. Nice.
Yes.
Locked in triangle over the shin.
She made some nice adjustments to make it
Nice
seemingly
and tight,
tighter.
Right. Marissa's trying to step over.
But Sophia's angle's making that a little bit harder.
Right, yeah.
Now she's to the mounted triangle.
Nice job, Sophia. Good technique. Pushing her weight back to flatten Marissa out to the mat. Sophia trying to peel the fingers so that she can get that, finish the arm bar here. Working on that grip. Ooh, she's extending it out.
Marissa's still fighting though.
Yes, she is. Here's, okay. Sophia has control. Oh, Marissa's getting both hands inside. Okay, Marissa steps a leg over. It's got to be super tight in there.
Yeah, looks like the arm's pretty straight. Marissa's trying to push on Sophia's face. And we are to points.
Okay, so again, she has to transition into something else to be able to get points or finish this submission. Sophia's still working on that grip. Marissa's trying to put her hands together to avoid that straightened arm, and she
gets
taps.
the tap.
Nice job. Good job, Sophia.
Sophia Casella by armbar.
Okay, so our next our next match should be Alex versus Samantha. But I think yeah, we're gonna give Samantha a couple of minutes. Commercial? Okay.
All right, we are back with our match between Alex Enriquez and Samantha Seth. Samantha Seth won her last match by points, and so did Alex. So both of them come off a full 8-minute round.
And both they were working the entire time. So, so definitely it's going to come down to some cardio.
Samantha's striking.
Some palm strikes here. Gotta watch those fingers.
Alex with a standing guillotine. And she turns it into a takedown.
Ooh.
And she's switching it to her Darce. That's her favorite. Looks tight.
This might be quick. Samantha's leg is trapped. She's trying to turn. Alex rotating with her, keeping the lock in place.
Samantha's trying to block her hips.
Okay, so Samantha's on top now. Nice, Alex using the lock to turn her.
Alex by Darce choke.
Good job. All right, so Sophia versus Alex for the final.
And Sophia was the winner of the blue to purple belt bracket. So if she happens to win the finals match, she will get all of the prize money.
$1,500. That's pretty awesome.
All right, we are back.
All right.
We
back
have
for the
Alex
finals.
Enriquez and Sophia Casella. This is the finals match. We'll remind you that Sophia won the blue and purple belt bracket. She's only a blue belt.
She's 19.
She's 19. Alex is 21. Alex with the ankle pick.
That's beautiful.
Right to a tight side control.
I like that tight waist there. Alex is blocking the hips too with her left leg and hip. And she's got the other side of Sophia's hips under control with that left arm, that nice tight waist around the back. You see Sophia trying to dig her legs, her feet inside so she can move her hips again. Alex is transitioning back to knee on belly. Now she's transitioned off to a head.
Yeah, she goes for that.
Arm.
Yeah, that like arm in guillotine, darce, anaconda area where she can kind of switch
Right.
as she'd like.
Right. You need to be able to string those attacks together by whatever Sophia's going to give her. All right.
She's trying to dump her down to shoot that darce.
All right. So Alex's coach is saying, put your weight into her. Nice tripod, heavy through Sophia's body there. Sophia butt scooting in, trying to get her feet inside. Sophia trying for an ankle pick. Nice, strong, straight posture from Sophia from the bottom. So Alex comes a step in to half.
Yeah.
All right. Ooh, okay.
Oh, that was nice. Nice attempt by Sophia.
Again, Sophia's content to stay down, but scooting in. So Danny was just telling us that Sophia actually requested to be in the pro bracket. So she got her chance.
Yeah. She definitely showed it's where she needs to be.
Yeah, for sure. Nice little pummel inside from Sophia. Alex heavy on the head. Sophia back up to her feet. Alex heavy. All right. Alex is transitioning to the back. We're at 4:30. Not at points yet.
See Alex looking at the time, checking to see when the points start.
We got 13 seconds till points. That's interesting. So Alex has like a hook around her ankle and is like extending her foot out.
We are to
Sophia.
points now.
Yeah, Alex turned her back. Sophia trying to go after her hips. Nice little slap bump. Good sportsmanship between these girls.
Both of them still look very composed. Lots of competition experience between the two of them. So I've competed against Alex at purple belt, and I actually reached out to her to tell her she might be interested in this event.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm glad she was able to make the trip.
Yeah.
You never know with other states if they're allowed to train or not. So
That's true. Yeah. I think Georgia's wide open right
yeah.
now. Again, Alex in on that head and arm.
About 3 minutes left.
Okay, so we are in points now. Okay, so I think she's going to transition to, no, I should go for the guillotine. Nice control on the top from Alex.
This is another one of those matches that, to someone who's trained before, is
might be
very
boring.
Yeah, it's very.
I'm like on the edge of my seat. Yeah, I'm kind of nervous.
We're like not talking because we're glued to it.
I know, I'm so engrossed in what's happening right now.
Very good. Looks great.
2 minutes left.
Just move towards the hat. Towards the hat to your right side, okay? Towards the hat. Towards the hat. Towards the hat.
Sophia's in on a leg. Oh, but nice back step from Alex.
Yeah, right out of that dangerous position.
And hit it north-south. Oh,
Oh,
nice
into the
transition.
Nice. She gets 3 points for that. That was pretty.
Oh, I like this mount. Look how tight.
Alex is up 5-0.
Will Alex be able to regain that tight mount position that she had? That looked really awesome. See how Sophia's trying to get that elbow frame back in.
Yeah.
Nice balance and position from Alex, staying on top. Sophia trying to pummel inside that heel. Nice S-mount transition for Alex.
Her coach was calling for that. He knew when she turned heavy that she needed to make that transition.
Nice Sophia getting out from the bottom.
Sophia actually came up to her feet this time.
Oh. Alex laid her down gently, but she's in a guillotine. Nice. Yeah, that was a beautiful attempt from Alex, but she didn't want to throw Sophia into the chairs, I
which
believe.
is really nice.
Right.
Arm drags, head down. That's it. 40 seconds. Don't go double. Arm drags, arm drags.
I like that her coach is still calling for action.
Yeah, just more conservative action.
You're right.
Step down, step down, step her down, step her down. Collar tight.
Yeah, so Sophia would have to string together a really nice combination here.
20 seconds. No, don't give in.
Sophia trying for an ankle pick.
10 seconds.
Got about 10 seconds. And action right till the very end.
Yes. All right. So Alex is going to be our pro bracket champion.
Alex Enriquez from Atos, Atlanta. But let's remind you that Sophia still won that blue and purple bracket.
Yeah, she still got some money.
Yeah.
All right, and so I think we have one match left for you guys, and this is going to be Quentin Rosenzweig versus Corey Mullins, and this is for the Sapateiro Catch World Championship. So Quentin right now is the Sapateiro Catch World Champion, so he's going to see if he can hang on to that title. This should be interesting.
And Corey Mullins is from Arizona.
Both guys black belts
Yeah.
in jiu-jitsu. Quentin is a leg locker. I'm fully expecting some kind of leg lock, but he's got other weapons in his arsenal too, so we'll just see what happens.
And theirs will be a 5-minute round with 1 minute intermission between rounds.
All right, here we go. A handshake. Quentin sits. Corey's trying to pass. It looks like there's quite a weight difference here.
Yeah, a little bit.
Quentin's in underneath, got a hook underneath the leg. He's toe hold. In on the legs, and he's got his knee inside heel
And he
hook.
got the tap with that inside heel hook in about 30 seconds.
I'm guessing that's it. That went by so fast. Hey, these Danny organized this super well. Josh organized this super well, guys. This was one right
Efficient.
after another. Right, there was not a whole lot of sitting around, other than we needed to give some fighters time.
So they get a minute and then they go again.
Oh, okay. They get another round. So what is it? The best 2 out of 3? I'm sorry, I don't know catch rules.
You know, I'd love to be able to tell you, but I don't know either. We're here for it, though.
Right. Okay. Okay, we're starting again in 10 seconds. All right, we're about to start again. Flat bump. Here we go. Quentin sits.
Sits again. Let's see if he works for the leg attacks again. I believe so. This one might be even quicker.
All right, Quentin's in on the leg.
Corey's trying to hold his leg,
tight. It's
but Quentin's
inside
already got the
hook.
heel. And he
Ooh.
got the tap again. That time in 22 seconds.
All right. Your winner is
All
still
right.
champ. Quentin.
So yeah, best 2 out of 3.
You live and learn
Yeah.
in this jiu-jitsu. I never thought I would be commentating a catch match, but
Yeah.
you know, just roll with it.